The woman married by his own son. The woman married by his own son. This is a real story that happened in this 21st century in one of our African countries. Some African customs and traditions are well observed in some societies. It is abomination or shame for a woman to have a child while still living with her parents. It is a shame to the parents to have such kind of daughter. It reflects that the daughter was not well educated by his parents. It not only brings shame to the family, but also to the entire community or society. Well, it happened that in one of our African country, in particular community, there was a family who had their only one daughter. This daughter conceived a pregnancy out of marriage. Unfortunate, while pregnant, no one noticed until when she had to deliver. The parents were so shocked and disturbed by the attitude of their own daughter. But having nothing that they could have done at that moment, because the child was already born, they had to accept the cross. Now, because of customs and traditions of the society, these are the belief that society follows. The father could not allow the child to come home. So, they had to find a way out. They discussed while still in hospital, and they decided to give the child to the orphanage in a neighboring town, and they did so. The boy was adopted by one family from USA. And there is where he grew up, knowing those people as his parents. The mother here in Africa, one day she got a scholarship to study in USA. And she went. It happened that the boy and the mother were in the same class, and they were classmates. They were studying the same course. After some time, they became so close, and that closeness brought a relationship. They began to date. They dated for so long. They dated for so long while they are still studying. Then, after the completion of the course, that is after graduation, they decided to marry. But before then, the boy had to come in Africa to see her family. The boy has to come down here in Africa to see the future wife family. Reaching in Africa, when the boy was entering in the compound of her future wife, which is her mother, the father of that girl looked at that boy and felt that something was wrong. For him, he felt that something was wrong because the boy took after him. He looks like him in everything. The boy stayed at that house, stayed and put his intention of coming. He told them that he came to marry their daughter, told them the story, how they met in university in US. Basically, they said everything that happened while in USA. But the father of that girl was not convinced. He was not convinced because of that appearance. The appearance for him was telling him something different. Then after some days in the house, this father, the man, decided to go to the orphanage. That orphanage neighboring country, neighboring town, to ask after the boy they left or they gave out in 20 years before. Reaching at that orphanage, they went through the documents, searching for the boy. They got the picture of that boy. They got all the documents necessary, what they needed to know about him. And he was told that the family who adopted him lives in USA. And the name of that family was exactly where the boy came from. After some confirmation that they were really mother and son, after some confirmation, deep confirmation in detail, they reached the conclusion that they are really mother and son. But now, to stop them from marrying, to stop them from marrying each other was a really issue, because two of them, they were deeply in love. Two of them, they were deeply in love. They called the family of boy who lives in USA. two families, they were seated and talk in order to find a solution. They talked for so long, it took months, but the solution was not coming out. Because this mother and son, they already know each other. They deeply know each other. Actually, there were no secret between them. It is unfortunate that they had no choice. They had no way to impede them, to make them not to marry. Finally, they had to allow them to marry. They had to marry themselves, and this story was kept as a family secret. This story was kept as family secret. You have been listening to the story. You have seen how culture, traditions, and custom can influence, can have impact in some people's life. You have seen how is the case so complicated. Now, if you are a parent, if you are the parent, could you have sent that boy? Could you have gave that boy to the orphanage? If you were a parent, could you have embraced the shame that you could have received from the community because of your daughter? Now, if you are the daughter, how would you feel? How would you feel bringing a child with that father? If you are the boy, could you insist in marrying your own mother after knowing that she is your mother? There are so many questions for reflection that you can pick. There are so many questions that you can pick from the story. Kindly take your time, think about Africa, think about some people are going through the traditional customs, think about the values that customs and tradition have, and put it into your reflection. Share this video, save the life of some people, save the world. Thank you very much for listening. I hope to see you in my next video. To all my subscribers, I say a very big thank you. And if you are new in this channel, kindly show your support. We really need show your support. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Thank you.